All right, if you're just tuning in now, we just heard from Nakia Dodd, the mother of the teen who died last year after falling from the Orlando freefall ride. We have new information on the shooting of a 1-year-old girl in Southeast. She's recovering at an area hospital right now after being shot in the arm. 7 News is covering the Commanders, who are away from team headquarters this week and getting ready to play their first preseason game of the year against the Patriots. What assurances do you have from the Harris group right now that when all is said and done, if we can get the council to pass this, that they won't pull out? The Air Force says it's looking into a close call in the skies over North Dakota. Well, there have been a lot of changes to the beauty industry over the years, not just with the products we use, but also what's in them. Good afternoon. President Trump is threatening to block the deal to bring the Washington Commanders back to D.C. unless the team changes its name back to the Washington Redskins. The question now, does the president actually have that authority? And will the team owners give in to his pressure? 7 News' John Gonzalez is at RFK Stadium with more on what Trump said and how this could derail the plan years in the making. And the exclusive negotiation period between D.C. and the Commanders expired last week. The D.C. Council has public hearings on the stadium deal planned for July 29th and the 30th. And President Trump is calling on the Senate Majority Leader to cancel the chamber's August recess. In a post on Truth Social, Trump says it's to get his incredible nominees confirmed. The Senate is set to confirm 6 nominations today, which include 2 district judgeships. 2 of Trump's judicial picks, Imel Bovey and Jeanine Pirro, still have to be approved by the full Senate. A Senate committee voted to advance the nominations last Thursday, despite sharp criticism from Democrats. Next, the power is back on in D.C.'s DuPont Circle, following the area's 3rd power outage in just a few days, with nearly 1,800 customers left in the dark. And now there's a warning it could go out again because of equipment problems. 7 News' Leanna Golden outlines residents' concerns. And we dealt with some nasty weather across the DMV over the weekend. Is it here to stay? Meteorologist Jordan Evans is here with a check on your forecast. Jordan, thank you. And we're working to learn more about a reported global hack on Microsoft that's impacting governments and businesses all around the world. According to the Washington Post, hackers exploited a major flaw in Microsoft's SharePoint server software, which allows document sharing within an organization. Now, experts warn access to these servers can lead to the theft of sensitive data and passwords. The FBI is investigating. And a look out there on this beautiful Monday. And as Jordan was saying, the beauty is going to last for a while. How about the weekend, though? We're talking about that just ahead. Gathering together in prayer. Members of the local Jewish community remember Yaron Lashinsky and Sarah Milgram, the young couple who were planning to spend their lives together before they were killed just steps from here.
We are brokenhearted for them and for their families. We are brokenhearted for all Jews in America who don't feel safe in this moment.
Both of them were people who believed in peace, who were committed to justice. And we will stand together and we will stand in their names and keep this work and find a better way and a better path forward.
A better path forward in the midst of the war in Gaza, a reignited war that spanned generations and taken countless lives.
We have to find a better way to a better future for Israelis, for Palestinians, for American Jews, for Muslims, for all of us. This cannot be the answer. Violence, the cycle, the endless bloodshed cannot be the best that we have to offer.
What they have to offer now are their prayers for peace and their condolences for the 2 lives taken.
Deep down, the question is not, are you right or are you wrong? Is the side you stand on right or wrong? It's, are you willing to make this world what it ought to be?
And some of the people who gathered here earlier today tell me they plan on going to another vigil that's happening tonight over at the White House. That one is set to start at 8 o'clock.
Let me welcome you to this meeting of the Prince William County Electoral Board.
A lot happens behind the scenes before you cast your ballot.
This third quarter, we spent only 13% of our budget.
There's electoral board meetings, different stages of oversight, even before you get to the equipment.
We met those challenges really well.
Virginia law says you can't do any interviews or reporting within 40 feet of the voting center. It's all to mitigate distraction and confusion. But I can still take you inside. I just can't talk to you while I'm in here. There's some things we can show you, like the marking stations here, and others we have to be more careful about, like the ballot scanners. They don't want anyone trying to reverse engineer them.
There's so many things that we have to make sure we're on top of.
Eric Olson is the county's director of elections. John Alvarez is his deputy director. John's the ops guy, in charge of the equipment. He explains the ballot scanners are all reviewed and certified by the State Department of Elections, and they run a test deck of ballots through each scanner before each election.
They're very secure. They meet a long list of requirements.
And they can't be hacked.
Our ballot scanners don't even have modems in them, so they're not capable of going online or being hacked into remotely.
Voter registration lists are updated year-round. Mail ballot envelopes are verified 4 times before being processed. And to top it all off, elections officers from both parties oversee the whole process.
I always say that, pickup trucks and Coca-Cola and elections are 3 of America's best exports, and it's something that people should have, faith in.
Reporting in Prince William County, Rebecca Turco, 7 News.
I look at the photo for like a couple seconds.
Every day, police have people they need to be on the lookout for, bolos.
I look at the newest bolos that have just come out, as well as the old bolos.
They can be crime suspects, victims, or people who may have intel.
Then I take my work phone and then I snap a picture of it.
Metro Transit Police Officer Cache Fields snaps a picture in her head, too.
I'm really honing on recognizing and memorizing this person's face immediately.
She's got a photographic memory, describing it like opening up files on a computer. She says she even has a bolo folder in her head she can go through.
I kind of have like a That's So Raven moment, and it's like, oh wow, I just had this picture in my head. Boom, here's the person.
Do you remember your first bolo find?
Yes, I do. My first bolo stop was at Southern Avenue Metro Station. That was 2018.
And can you still see his face?
I sure can.
How far back can you see these faces? How far back in your folder can you go?
I tell people it can go back from years. I've had the ability, I have stopped so many people to the point where I will always remember you going forward. I will always remember your first and your last name.
It's almost like her brain is a supercomputer.
Assistant Chief Stephen Bohm has seen it in action.
In the middle of the conversation, she recognized somebody who had a mask on and was still able to recognize them, and turned away from our conversation, stopped them, and we made an arrest. I was very impressed because I certainly don't have that ability. She just says, "Excuse me, boss, 1 second," stopped them. Next thing I know, I'm assisting her, but I've learned if she says it's somebody that she wants to stop, to go ahead and let her take lead and back her up.
Officer Fields has made more than 1,000 bolo stops in her 7 years here. What's been your record of how many you stopped in a day?
8. I have stopped 8 in one day.
Wow. Has anyone else on your team done that?
No.
Many arrests have come from her bolo stops, even weapon recoveries. Her skills have helped area departments, too.
Metro has given me the opportunity to perfect this craft because now I'm able to go learn new patterns for various people that use different lines in the Metro system.
In Hyattsville, Rebecca Turco, 7 News.